so, here we go. We're gonna... Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the best Besiege Creations. Once again, checking out some of the most popular and most innovative Besiege Creations for this week of August. Now, this first one is said to be the best rock crawler in the game. And you know what? Before we even touch the mountains, I'm gonna agree with it. I mean, look at this thing. There's no fucking way that a typical buggy rock crawler is gonna beat this thing. It is just so damn cool looking. The thing rotates, it's got wheels on the side. Now, the coolest thing, in my opinion, about this is you can actually raise and lower the front to keep contact always, and holy shit, it actually has cannons as well. Didn't even know that, but now we figured it out. But yes, for those really heavy hills, did I just see a peasant go flying? I think I'm crazy, but I saw a peasant go flying. Anyways, for those really heavy inclines, this little front mechanism is going to help to allow it to do some really tough angles. They said it was supposed to be pretty good at doing my hill as well. It's supposed to do it in something like 7 seconds. Now, this is going much slower than normal, so we'll just see how quick it is at getting up here. I believe this is at 60%. Let me check real quickly. Yep, 60%. So it's going basically twice as fast as this, and as you can see, if you remember my rock crawling competition, this thing just basically blew them out of the water. Okay, but as compared to the rest of the map, that is a relatively simple hill. Let me try and use my head here to keep this thing on the ground. You can see it just took that wall with no problems at all. It's all about just keeping that head upwards, but keeping it in contact with the ground as well. You can see, like, look at this. This is basically a straight incline. That is crazy, and it's having no problem at all getting up there. To be fair, it's to be expected. I mean, look at the contact points on this thing. It's always touching the ground, and that's what makes it so great at getting over these frigging mountains. Okay, let's just see if I can make it up something crazy like this, just for fun. I mean, this is... like, this is crazy. Come on, you can grip it. You almost got it. Oh, this might be too hard for it. Okay, there we go, there we go. Keep the grip, keep the grip. Yes, we are off the ground. Just gotta wiggle my butt up here. Oh, we almost got it. Come on. You just gotta grip this. Push it all the way down. There we go. I got some wheels being able to grip it, but I think this is... maybe a little bit too much for it. To be fair, though, this is damn impressive that it can almost get up here. Oh, come on. Come on. Get over it. Yes. The unfortunate part is it's so tight, I'm actually stretching out the creation. You do need to run this thing in invincibility, by the way. That's why it's not breaking. And I think I've stretched it out so much that it's basically 2 creations right now. Let me see if I can wiggle myself over it. Okay, if I use my side wheels, maybe with this side wall here, and rock my head, I might be able to get over it. Like, as long as I can just boost it up enough. It's so fucking close. You can see the wheels are trying so damn hard, but this might be too much for it. Oh, this is working. This is working. If I smash it downwards and the wheels bite this bridge, it's looking like we might be able to get over it here, guys. Come on. There you go. Just keep doing it. Oh. That's... okay? Well, I don't know where I went, but I guess we're going to space now. Well, it might not be able to climb over the bridge, but goddamn, it can go into the middle of nothingness. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I want to try one more thing, basically because the room for error here is nothing. It's probably more impossible than anything else, but I want to see if I can climb over one of these Landbridge things. Oh, God, this might fucking work, guys. If I can keep the grip. Oh, God, I'm falling off, though. Oh, I'm still somehow stuck onto it. God damn, that's impressive. Okay, let's try again here. I want to keep my head down as much as possible to keep that grip, and the problem is it keeps trying to push me to the right, so I'm constantly battling to go to the left because, well, obviously this thing is not that sturdy. So maybe if we can somehow grip this side and get lucky. Oh, no, this is not good. We're falling down again. Oh, God, fuck. The problem is there's, like, no flat part on this. Let me try another one. There's another big one over here, so I'm gonna see if this one's maybe a little easier. The problem with this one is it's already rocky before you even get to it, so you kind of gotta get lucky and hope it's straight. There we go. This is probably as good as I'm gonna get it. Let's increase my head a little bit. Maybe lower it? There we go. Grip that. Grip it. Grip it. Oh, God. No, this is not working either. God damn it. I want this to happen so bad. Let's try this last one here. This one kind of looks the easiest. I don't know, though. We'll find out. Okay, this one's on a weird angle, which makes it hard to start out. I'm sliding down already. Oh, God damn it. None of these are perfect scenarios, unfortunately. This one, though, maybe if I can keep my head... We might have a chance here. If I can keep it straight, we might have a chance. Okay, let's try from up top here. Maybe I can crash down on it and get lucky and get up. Oh, look at... Look at that backbreaker. Oh, this is good, though. This is... Oh, the problem is it's not fucking wide enough. I can't keep the damn grip. There we go. There we go. This is as high as we've gotten. I mean, we made it kind of halfway, but no, I don't think this is gonna happen, guys. As much as I wanted it to, maybe the next version of this will be a little bit better. I'm assuming if you spend hours on it, you might get one lucky run, but unfortunately, just right now, it's not capable of doing it effortlessly. Regardless, still the best rock crawler out there, in my opinion. This thing is just fucking awesome, but let's go on to something else. Next on the list, we got this bi-rotor attack helicopter design that looks freaking fantastic. It looks actually very similar to the ones in Avatar. That's the immediate thing that I saw. But yes, this is another great design. We see a lot of helicopters in Besiege. I avoid most of them, but some of them just blow me away. Let's watch this thing take off. You can see it puts away its landing gear, and it just looks fantastic. I love the way the rotors actually just kind of float about as well. They're not so rigid. Now, let's actually increase the speed of this thing, and let's go for a little drive, shall we? Now, it looks great on the outside, but it also looks good on the inside. Let's actually check out the cockpit view here. You can see it's got a bunch of different instruments. We also got an aimer on the front, or a crosshair. I know people hate it when I say aimer. I'm sorry. It's just habit. But yes, we got a crosshair on the front and a few weapons on this thing. It's a little bit wobbly, as you can see. It's actually rather slow, which I'm totally okay with, because as you can see, extremely easy to maneuver as well. Okay, but let's avoid these rocks and actually go to the middle part of the map, because I want to try out some of these weapons on this thing as well. Okay, first of all, we got a cannon, so let me try and aim this thing up. It is really fucking wobbly, as you can see. That's the hardest thing about this. Oh, God, I must have hit a fucking tree. Okay, well, I guess we're not checking out the weapons, at least right now. And here is the angry farmer, because I crash-landed in his crops. He doesn't really give a fuck about my well-being, but yes, this is not how a helicopter is supposed to be. Okay, let's try this sucker out. We got the aimer set up, so you know what? Let's try and hit this thing right here. We're going to go in, and how did I miss that? All right, you know what? We're just gonna... Okay, we're just gonna do that. Sweet. Okay, let's try this again. It's a little wobbly, so I don't know how good we're gonna do. I'm just going to randomly aim up. There we go! Finally, I'm able to actually use a crosshair in this game. Now, we do have some missiles as well, so I'm gonna go over to these statues, and hopefully I can kind of keep this thing straight. So, here we go. Let's try and aim this thing up and take out one of these statues, too, if we can. Okay, coming in. Oh, missed. Okay. Oh, man, this actually lags me. Okay, the missiles freaking lag me, but we did hit it at the end there with the final missile. So, yes, that's all the weapons. We got one cannon and 3 tiers of 2 missiles. So, yeah, decent amount of weaponry for an attack helicopter, and it works remarkably well. Just a little bit hard to aim up and sometimes dry. Looks damn good, though, and I have a thing for any sort of automation, and an automatic takeoff is freaking huge. I love this thing. Next on the list, I'm the goddamn Batman, and this thing is pretty damn sexy looking, but fucking rigid as hell. Look at this. Anytime I go over a fucking hill, I'm losing something or another. And now we have basically no wheels. Okay, well, that doesn't necessarily mean this is a bad creation. It just means you can't go over hills with it. To be fair, the Batmobile's meant for roads more than anything. Now, there's not much said about this creation in the description of it, so we're going to learn together. We got the J, which, oh, it just rotates this little front cannon. What the fuck? What? What? I have... Oh my god, can I go up like walls? That is fucking awesome. Okay, so I got some sort of wench system, and now it's gone. This is why you need to explain your creations, guys. Now I'm just more confused than anything. But yes, we do have this front cannon. Now, how the fuck do I shoot it? Oh, well, I figured out how to open it. Okay, so we can open it and close it. That's a cool way to get in. Still have no idea how to shoot this thing, though. Let's try... Okay, generic flamethrowers at the back. Oh, I was using it. I just didn't realize it was one of those modded flamethrowers. So I wasn't even, when you look at it from this way, it doesn't look like it's actually working. But yes, indeed, it was. Okay, this wench, though, I'm really curious about it. So I have figured it out upon playing around with it. You can throw it out. You just got to be very careful. Sometimes you throw it too far and it breaks the cord. And then you can just reel yourself in, and it's very quick. So I don't really know what this would be used for, though, because, well, I mean, obviously it's supposed to get up to the top of things, right? So you'd have to use this very carefully. Let's try it maybe somewhere over on the side of the map. Okay, it's time to do this. For science! Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. Let's try this again in invincibility, shall we? Maybe this will help. Oh. Okay. Well, clearly this game likes to break today. It's seriously broken. I can't even reset my car. Am I gonna have to leave the fucking game? Okay, let's try once more in invincibility, because I'm not sure if it was just a random glitch or, in fact, it breaking my game. So, here we go. We're gonna... Okay. Oh, man, I just wanted to see this thing float around. I just wanted to see it fly, you know, use the grappling hook to it as advantage. Instead, I'm tripping out in space. It's fucking great, I guess. Okay, well, let's try from somewhere else, I guess. Oh, you think you beat me, Landbridge, but oh, you are mistaken. Did you see that grab? That was awesome. All right, let's just try and pull this thing in and see how it's actually used. Now, does it lift it off the ground? Is it strong enough to? Yes, there we go. So, I mean, in the right scenario, I can see the use for this thing. It's kind of fun, to be honest. Let's try and just keep pulling it in and see what happens. Okay, I think the car is too heavy for it to do anything. But yes, this is pretty cool. Let me actually, you know what? Let's just go for a little drive here. We're going to give it as much slack as possible. I want to see what happens if I just go in one direction while being attached. So here we go, testing it out, and, wow, this thing actually does have some decent range when it's in invincibility. Okay, well, today I learned that if you play in invincibility with a wench, you can go as far as you want. You just got to keep on painting it. We are, yeah, we're fucking far away. You know what? Let's just pull it in, see what happens for fun. I think it's probably going to break the game soon here. Okay, if anything was to break the game, it'd be probably right around here. It might just go over the mountain, too. I don't know. Look at this. Okay, well, yes, we have an unlimited amount of wench when we do use it in invincibility. If only I could actually utilize this for things like the square over there. And finally, let's just play with the flamethrower really quickly here. So yes, it's basically just a ranged weapon that ignites people. It's actually kind of hard to aim this thing up. I hit one of them at least. But yeah, another Batmobile creation. It's been a while since we've seen one, so I thought we would check out the gadgets on this one. Pretty damn fun. Next up, we got the smallest vanilla plane in the game. This thing's called the Bumblebee, and it is pretty fucking small. Oh, Jesus Christ, this thing. Okay, well, clearly I thought it'd be easier to take off. Oh, well, that helped a little bit. Okay, let's try that again. I gotta assume I gotta be very careful with the... Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, maybe if I push it forward a little bit, and yes, there we go. Once it's in the air, definitely not as bad as trying to take it off. Actually, it works remarkably well in the air. And yes, a very simple little plane design, the self-proclaimed smallest vanilla plane in Besiege. I mean, I'm gonna agree with it. It's basically the freaking Besiege block, and that's it. Oh god, we're going down! Okay, gotta watch out for the side as well. But yeah, pretty cool little plane here. It actually can do tricks too quite easily, as you can see. It's a nimble little sucker, and it's fun to play with. Oh god, I just stalled it, I think. Okay, well, crash landing in this plane is the safest crashes ever. I didn't even break the thing. I don't even think... No, I'm not even on invincibility, so I can't even say it was that. And there we go. Oh shit, I lost one of my pieces. That's like 50% of my creation. Okay, well that was the smallest plane. Let's move on and check out something else. And from a small vanilla plane to a very, very big one, we got the flying boat here. This is probably the biggest vanilla plane I've seen. And gotta be honest, the only reason I want to use it is to crash it. So let's hope we can take off. We are going quite fast right now, unfortunately, with things of this scale. I gotta play it in extremely slow motion. We're at 13% right now. But honestly, seeing things of this scale take off is impressive. You need a lot of lift to be able to do this. It's looking like it's actually doing it right now. This thing is quite light for the size of it, obviously. It's basically just a frame and wings and lots of engines. A real lot of engines, as you can see on the top here. Looks like we got 6 of them. Jesus. Okay, but we have taken off with the thing, and it's actually impressive at how good it's flying right now. Usually these big things, they can only really go straight, but I'm actually turning it, and it is turning a little bit. I can make it go up, I can make it go down. Now I just want to crash into the invisible wall and see the destruction, because, you know, it's going to be fucking awesome. And speaking of the devil, I can see the wall right now. Did they add that recently? You can see the white lines around the wall. Before, you couldn't actually see that, I don't think. But here we go. Direct impact into an invisible wall. God damn it. Oh, look at that. It's just a big pile of freaking weld points now. Oh my god, I didn't expect it to be so visually pleasing. I fucking love any sort of destruction in this game. You guys know that by now, but when planes hit walls, I mean, it's just the best, especially big ones. And next up, we got a little mini game now, and I'm intentionally not going to look at the track because I don't want it to be too easy for me, but this is called the Pain Train. We got a little train here with a little balloon on top, and the game is to not let the balloon pop and reach the end of the train track. So we're going to start it up here, and this is all I can see. Can I zoom out? Is that technically cheat? Oh, okay, well, fuck me. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not gonna zoom out. I have no idea what's to expect now. I mean, obviously I know these first ones, but that is really it. Now I can go left or right or stay in the middle. Those are the only places I can go. Oh god, this is too close. I can't see what's gonna happen. Okay, just gotta go into the middle. Now this is fun. They said this is a lot like Neon Drive. It's actually quite difficult and quite challenging, which is nice. There's not too many, I'm gonna say, good mini-games in Besiege, I'm gonna be honest, or at least challenging mini-games. So it's nice when you do find one that does have a decent challenge. Now, is this... okay, did I just get stuck? Oh, there we go. We actually connected it back. Oh, God! Oh, what the fuck? What? Why is it supposed to stick to me? Oh, that's brilliant. And then I'm supposed to constantly avoid it? Oh my god, that is a great mechanic. We're definitely gonna get back there and try that again. Okay, should be coming up anytime now. Here is the ramp. Let's hope we don't get stuck this time. And now I just gotta avoid this thing. So, oh, to the left, to the middle, to the left. That is so cool. I love that thing. That is a great... oh, for fuck's sakes! Okay, third time's a charm. Let's do this thing. First of all, it's the middle, now left, now middle, left, and just keep going, just keep going. Don't stop right at the end. There we go. Now, I think this is the end anyways. Is this the end? Oh, hey, explosion! That is the sign that we have completed it. So that was an amazing little minigame. I actually really enjoyed that. And finally, we got this sexy tank. Now, I've had this thing for a while. I didn't show it to you guys because I was planning on trying to find the mod to attach these things to it. It actually has attachments, but I couldn't actually figure out how to do it. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be playing around with the attachments here. We got a mine diffuser and just a plow for the front. You can see the hitches where you do actually attach it to it. Just fantastic design here. But yes, the tank in itself is impressive as well. It does have a turret that can go all the way around, and it goes really fast. We're actually quite slow right now, 25%, so you can imagine this 4 times as fast to rotate all the way around here. You can also increase the height of the cannon and lower the height of the cannon if you do want to. And what I really love is how this armor actually moves when you increase the cannon too. It's not just a big gaping hole so you can rotate your cannon. It just has this movable armor with it. Fantastic design. It is such a good looking creation here. Okay, but the hardest thing about making a good tank in Besiege is having a good tread system. I have no idea how good this one is. I'm going to do the hardest thing first. Ooh, yeah, we just fucking exploded it, as I assumed. Unfortunately, there's just too much pressure when it comes to tank tracks a lot of the time, and they do basically rupture themselves when you do try and do hard turns. Okay, well, the turning test didn't go very well. Let's try the straight test here. We're actually going over a mountain, too, which is going to be quite hard on it. Let's see if it can survive this. Oh yes, look at that. The suspension of the track is amazing. Unfortunately, I wish turning was a little bit better on it. We're going to try and turn again here. I don't think it's going to go well. It probably will track itself. But, oh yes, you can see things are falling off. So the downfall of this thing is definitely trying to turn it. Still, it's a remarkable looking tank, and it does quite well for the sheer size of it. It's been a long time since we've seen a good tank in Besiege, just because they changed the way the physics work. There we go. I did just try and turn it again, and tracked itself once again. And finally, of course, it has some cannons as well, and some very good cannons. We got a little guy here as well. Doesn't go as far. I like that attention to detail. Obviously, the smaller gun is not going to be as good as the cannon, and as you can see, it definitely didn't go as far. Did some more destruction, though. So yeah, guys, that wraps it up for another episode of the Best Besiege Creations. I hope you enjoyed this, let's just say glitchy episode of Besiege. Had a lot of glitches going on, but we had some amazingly large creations as well, so it's to be expected. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and weekend. And as always, guys, thanks for watching and liking. I'll see you in the next one.